Hello folks and welcome back to Startup Company. Last time we expanded this bad boy, got lots of new employees, got everything handled. We also have servers now, which is something that's new to us. And we also had a capital investment offer from JH Capital. Theirs is laughably small. It's not a good enough thing there, but it's okay. We're going to decline that already because I don't need that. We are rolling in cash right now. Obviously, it's because we took a loan last time. Let's take a look here and see what that loan was. Yeah, we have a $600,000 loan, which we have roughly half of left. But look, there are bigger loans that we could take out there, and we combine our current money and these. We could pretty much pay it all off and be somewhere. But we were making money. So loans are hopefully going to be less important to us. But right now, we have, oh my gosh, congratulations. We are officially making profit. They need to talk to the other investors. We need to step it up. We need to run marketing campaigns, install features, and install more servers. And we have to make hire some managers to make all of this easier. So we need to get up to 1 million users. As of right now, we have the capacity for just under 700,000. So to really ramp this up, we're going to have to upgrade that, which we're gonna have to do more of. I think we already upgraded this to the max. I'm gonna upgrade that bad boy just to lower our server work if we can. And we may need to go with something different than text ads, but we'll see what's going on there. You can see we are rapidly overshooting some of these. Like this guy is wild how much we're overshooting that. It says 470 and we're at 746,000. So you can see we have that. We're going through, we're doing this. I think we should bring our minimum up a little more too, and our maximum somewhere in there. Okay. And then the only other thing, we are making money, the smallest possible amount of money, but we did so at the expense of this. Oh no, we have banner ads. Okay. We can do text ads if we'd like. They have a much higher conversion rate. If we go back to marketing, I think we can do video. No, we can't do video ads yet. We need another raw component, which I'm assuming, where's my marketing people? Where are you? I don't even know where, no, that's not marketing. Are you no, that's a salesperson. Do I have a marketing person? I have to. Oh, there's my marketer, and I can upgrade them too. Yay us. Let's go back here and take a look. Yeah, you can see we have the video format, but it's by an intermediate person, which this person is, right? They're an intermediate employee. I guess we still need to go into the research tree, and I don't know if it's an office. No, production. It's probably the intermediate. We have to have an intermediate marketing kit, right? Beginner marketing kit, yes, but we don't have the intermediate marketing kit, which is somewhere way down the line. You can see that we don't have anywhere close to that. We also should take a look. We have one person that we're able to hire still, which I think should be a manager at some point here. That person's going to go right there, and we'll figure that part of this out hopefully soon. I don't know if I actually even have the person researched for that. So let's take a look here and see if we have a manager. We don't. We need 400 points, which we're not far away from, but we need a little bit more. And look, we can even do recruiting and stuff, and we can outsource things. All right, but right now we just need to get more users, and we'll go through time and do all that stuff. I just want to keep an eye on the servers because that's potentially going to be one of the spots that holds us back big time. And I don't know how to solve that problem if we get to it. That's going to be cost effective. And take a look at our hosting stuff here. We have a couple instances here there we're running this. We have a couple of backup servers, but we have some work we need to do here to get the users way up. So that's our main goal right now. It's just to upgrade the users to get to a point where we can do all the things. How we do that is still a big question mark as far as I'm concerned. We are making money. We're making $126 a day. You can see the arrow is up, so that number should stay up, and that's a good feeling. It's a rare feeling for us in this game because we haven't done that at all yet. Hey, we got 400, so we can go ahead and hire a manager. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to switch you over to a recruiter, and we're going to hire a manager, and we'll go through and do that. Hopefully we get some good ones. That looks pretty good. Not as good. And we'll do one more day of search because we're just about there. All right. All of those are fine. The first one was the best. We're going to switch your role back to manager, and you're going to be in charge of all of the design team. Well, I am going to be in charge of the design team. This other one here, we're going to select them for that. Do I just go and start training them up to an intermediate level first? I think that's what I want to do. So they're not far off of being trained up, but we need to see what we really need to be worried about or looking for here. So video functionality requires a front-end module and it requires a video playback module. Okay. Some of that requires back-end stuff. Some of that has all of that. So I just need to take a look and see. Here are developers developing UI components, video components, all of that. I think all of that needs to be done over here. So we have lots of that stuff. The one that's killing us here. All right, we're going to let this person finish that up, and then we're going to just switch over to video feedback. So I think that's where we're really falling short. So we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to go into that. And I want them to just fire away at all that stuff. We still need more of these back-end modules. And I think the other ones are okay. To take a look and see. We'll keep giving people more money. Why not? All right, so just taking a look here. I'm going to take that one away. So they're just going to go back and forth between that. This takes 12 hours. This one takes 16 hours. So honestly, I could just have each one specialize in one. And then this is not a long process. So we're going to have you, let's see, 12, 9. Oh, this person's faster. That's why. Okay. But we're going to blast out some of these as fast as we can here. Look at their training. They're there. This person is there, which isn't bad. And this person still needs to do a little bit more work. Let's see here. We'll get the contract going. If I can pull off this guy, we can do that no problem. Just your numbers are terrible. So if we take a look here, without negotiating anything, it's 240. This one's 380. That's making us $1,500 a month or a day. This one's making us far less, and we have to serve a whole lot more people. So we're going to negotiate this one. We'll do it for 3 days or 4 days just because I want to not have to worry about it as much, but we need to rapidly adjust where we're at here. So you're going to pay over 5. I'm just letting you guys know that now. All right, then we're going to get rid of both of those. I want to change over where we're at here. So that one is now up to 770. So that means we need to filter this. We're going to bring it way up. And we're going to do that. Okay. That should be better for us. If we take a look at our total users, we're rocking and rolling on there. We just need to continue to upgrade some of this stuff. And our total numbers now are over 700,000 people. We have some work to do. Oh, and I have to do my manager here. All right. So I'm going to train them up a little bit more because they're going to help speed up some of the other things. Let's see here. 590 at 270. Well, we're going to blow that out of the water. It's the best one we got right now, though. So we'll make sure they get all of that. We'll negotiate for a couple of days on there. And we're going to try to get up higher. No. I dropped a whole lot. You didn't come up much at all. You're paying at least $4. That's what I need. All right, we're back to losing money. I think it's just because the new day hasn't rolled over and we're down a campaign, but that's okay. We got all of that. I continually, and I wish I could automate. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can automate the text ads and all that stuff, particularly this area. We're at 800 now, basically 700 and 741. So if we take a look here and filter, that one's fine. This one, nope. See, there's our problem. And our minimums need to be way up as well. We're going to back that guy down to like that. That one's going to be there. And we're getting rid of both of those because that sucks. And this one, yeah, now we're starting to bring in some more money. Heck yeah. What does canceling do? Is there any financial penalty for canceling? See, like this one here is far better. And what we may have to do is break out some of this stuff so it's not quite as, I don't know, with each one. We're losing money again. That's okay. We will get there. All right, this person we need to start training. So we're going to do production. We're going to manage production plans. We're going to make a new one. This is going to be, let's see, lead devs. And our lead developers. We need 2 interface, 2 to 1. Okay. Cool with that. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Actually, I need like 3 of these. Let's go 4 of those. All right. And if I go back to inventory here, you can see what we're making, what we're not. Video playback modules are our big problem right now. So we have that. Now I can go in here. You're going to select lead devs. We're going to select our employees, and I'm going to get developers and our lead developers. Can I not do more? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I thought we could imagine up to 10 people. Oh, no, I can only do 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and manage our lead developers then. 1, 2, and 3. Nope. Yes. Okay. And that should work, I think. All right. This one we should be able to see. The CPM is just terrible. Like, this is a better CPM. That's an even better one. Like, look at this. $2,800. $2,100, but it requires many more views. So we can rock this one. I'm going to set this up for several days. We're going to negotiate this still, because we should be able to get that closer to 6, I think. Come on, baby. Nope, we're going to go higher. Give it. Yeah, there we go. All right. That should bring us back much closer to where we have money coming in. As we're doing all that, we need to continue to upgrade our features here. We're missing another video backend. We have another one here. Guess we're gonna have to negotiate that one because it's real close. We're gonna put that up at a lot of days because again, we're getting tons of money there. But look at that CPM; they're starting over $4. So I'm coming down a lot. I need them to come up a lot. There we go. That's going to bring us in over $4,000 a day. And now we're making $800 a day. Fantastic. We got another investment offer here, which substantially more. If we take a look at our dollars per percent, it's on its way up. That's fantastic. That's what we want to see. I would be giving up, so that's not mine, that's our buyout. I would be giving up 5%, so I'm down to 55% ownership. I'm going to let that simmer for a bit. We are making money, but I just need to let that simmer a little bit here. So what are you working on? Got a video playback module. Video playback module. Video playback module, okay. Now let's see here. What does that button do? Oh, it just shows you what group they're part of. Okay, my bad. So you can see that they're starting to burn out a little bit. So I want to give them a bonus if I can. I don't want to send them home. Don't want to move their workstation. Don't want to fire them. There we go. Pay bonus. That's going to bring them up. And it's way cheaper for us in the long haul than sending them money and all that stuff, or sending them home. Gets the numbers up easier. Everything about it is just easier. So we're gonna pay your bonus. We're gonna spend a lot of money here. I'm okay with it as long as we continue to make money. And basically anybody who's in the red is gonna get basically a $6,000 bonus right now, and we're just gonna deal with that. Server usage. We can see here is definitely moving upwards. We're not at a total, but look at our valuation. We're not that long ago. We were down at like 1.9 million. Now we're over 6. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead and keep upgrading this. Oh, here we go. And we have gone viral now. So we should see a rapid increase in our user growth. And we are going to have to, let's see here. 230 with the same numbers. Heck yeah. We can do that. We're gonna negotiate that. Again, I don't really care if they don't want to, say they don't want to reach our numbers. That's fine. We don't care about that because we have more people and more options. So we'll do that. We'll negotiate this one. We're going to be looking for a lot more money than what they're willing to offer. Oh, they said no. So let's go ahead and we'll put this one. I'm okay giving more days if it means more cash in our pocket right now, because that's what we need. Come on, guys. I need you to come up to at least 4. I want you to be unhappy. Yeah, we're going to go 410. I'm going to make you pay. I'm sorry, but that's just what it's going to be. All right. Fantastic. So we have all of that done. We're going viral. This is fantastic. We are on our way to 1 million users. We can upgrade more and more. This is fantastic because our available users now is over 820,000. I'm going to go over to the server area here. And I would like to add some more devices here. I think we're getting close on what we need to do. So we're going to install that. Can I move these? Oh, I can. Fantastic. All right. So what I want to do here is just basically keep them grouped. So buy. And then we're going to buy 3 of these. And then we're going to buy 3 of these. And then we'll configure all of these to work. I'm very glad that we have a sysadmin who has been working nicely here. But we should see a substantial change on the server end of things now that all of that is done, and we should see a very different server line going there. There we go. Where before we were getting close to 90% of our server usage. I wish there was a chart here to show us over time. We're nowhere close to that anymore. How many? I have to see what we're at here. How many max level reach is 40? Okay. So we're getting closer to this. We're at 30 right now. And as far as possible users, we're doing our job. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. What is this? It's a bottleneck there? All right. Can I move this? Hold on. We got to do this first. All right. Let's go back to this. Bring that up. Why is it giving me that? All right. That one's going. This is the one that we need. Oh, that's why. I was just on the wrong thing. Okay. $4. Heck yeah. All right. So we still already way over serving what we have here, but they're willing to spend money. So we're going to try to get one of our better deals here. They're already over 5. I'd like to get them to 6. There we go. And I'm going to squeeze them for 10 more cents. But look at that. I mean, they're paying us over $4,500 a day to do all of this. And we're back in the green, baby. Why are you idling? All right, well, what we need to do now is we need to actually go over into our features and configure this and see all these numbers have shot up. So we're looking for like millions for 1 and 2. So I'm going to get rid of like these lower ones and we're going to filter out here. And I'm going to want like, yeah. Like that's what we're looking for now. It's in the millions. Fantastic. Then this one's going to be over 800. So we're going to filter this guy. All right. That sounds good. That looks promising for us. How much are we making a day? $224. 245 now. Hey, I have a birthday. Look at me. All right. I should look at the retirement thing. And we're going to transfer, let's say, $25,000 to my retirement balance. Because we are making money. Not a lot, but we are making money. You can use some time off. How about you just take a bonus? What did we get? We got another investment offer from JH Capital. See, this one is not as good. This one was far better. The dollars per percent. Oh no, this one's way better. I'm sorry. I'm tempted. I'm not going to do it, but I'm tempted. So we're going to continue to upgrade. See, by having the manager, we're getting far more efficient about what we need to have. And look, we're close to 1 million possible users. We need one more, which they should be researching as we speak. Let's see what we got here. 1.1 mil. Oh, baby. All right, I'm going to drop it down the slightest amount. And let's negotiate this and see what we can get it up to. I'm not going to go wild here. But I'd like to be around the 6 mark. They're going to take this one. They're going to do it. Yeah. And look at that. We're making $2,000 a day. Heck yeah. All right, somebody called in sick. That's not a big deal. Doesn't really affect us for the most part. Especially as we're going to hopefully grow and go into a new space and have more managers and all that stuff. Once we get there, I think it's going to be way better for us. But we're getting so close on this. We're missing front-end modules. So that person's working on a front-end module. This one's working on a front-end module. And you're working on a front-end module. Fantastic. We're making $2,700 a day. There we go. There we go. Oh, we can even go higher? Fantastic. But look at that. We can do over 1 million people. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, man. I'm just going to put this one up higher because we can. But if you take a look, our CPMs have gone through the roof. This one traditionally has been a much lower CPM for us, and we're getting over $5 now. And we're making even more money a day. I love all of this kind of stuff. It's just very satisfying to do. What we are going to do, though, we're going to need another server here because if we take a look, we also still have one of these guys in there. We could put one of these in if we wanted to. Or Fast Cloud Ultimate Server. I don't know what that does, although it's significantly more CPUs. Let's see what we did here. So that would be 9 of those. That's going to be... The math doesn't math on that. This is a better deal. And these guys are very expensive for what they are. We could, if we had... So it's 500 compute units or $40 a day. We would need 3 of those, which is 120. Yeah, so this is a better deal. I'm going to remove all of those. And now we should be really solid on our server stuff. It's a little bit of money to spend, like we're spending $900 a day. But when you think about buying a server, we have to buy the rack, which is immediate loss. Then we have to buy all of the components, which are $10,000 a pop to fill that spot. So it's going to be a little more work to do that. Feature-wise, We reached our max level with that. We're going to start working on the efficiency because we don't have that at all. And then going back into this bad boy, we can increase the efficiency there too. All right. Last thing I want to check here, because we're going to reach this number, I think, relatively soon. We need to do more banner ads. Or no, let's just do text ads. It's fine. I don't really care where we're at with all this. A creative campaign. I want to spend like, how much are we making a day? 1,000. Well, part of that is because we spent some money on marketing. So I'm going to spend 2,000 there. That means we should be pretty much breaking even, which sounds reasonable. The only other thing we need to check right now is where we're at with all this. 1.1, 1.1, and that's basically going to be 1 million. So as we go through here, we get rid of that, filter. All right, that's good. No and no. And no there. All right, we have another slot opened up here. This is our better option. We easily clear all that stuff. We're going to negotiate for even better rates. And we have a nice fallback here, so it doesn't really matter if this one falls through. So we're going to go a little harder than what we would normally here. We'll accept that 6. That sounds great. Yeah, we're still making cash. And we're closing in on that 1 million. All right, I'm going to wait for this one, because that's a better deal for us by a lot. Now, this one I'm not feeling confident about. See how already they came up 70 cents, which is nice, but they're already not feeling the deal here. So we're getting closer. No, that's not enough. What did I send them back? Okay, that sounds reasonable to me. There we go. And we're making even 500 bucks a day. Cool. Which means we're actually making a profit per year here too, which is nice. We still have 44 years till we retire. We're going to be putting a lot of money away here soon. The problem is that, like, if you know anything about finances or do anything, hold on. We got our first support ticket. I don't know what that means. All right, so did we get our? Oh, we got our 1 million people. All right, we got it there. Look at that, and we're making estimated income. We're doing fantastic. But we're going to worry about this part here with server or this area next time. I'm pretty happy with where we're at, but we're gonna have to research some lot more things here, but that's going to be a problem for us next time. Folks, thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.